So Lieutenant Doyle, I was very appreciative of having the background information that I had and the research that I've done, because it really helped give me it helped to capsize everything over that period of time that you were interim director. And much of it, I mean, my goodness, much of it made so much sense. Oh my God, I said, and none of it was surprising, right? So if it wasn't surprising to me, then what the heck is wrong with the folks who should be trying to change what's happening over there?
Yeah, I just think, like I said, as far as the rung of county government, I just think the jail is just low. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares or whatever. They ain't not gonna dedicate any money over there. They're not gonna, they don't care about the people that's arrested over there. And I think that contributes to what you're dealing with there. You know what I mean? You got morale issues, staff issues. They have mandatory, I didn't get a chance to mention that, but mandatory lock-ins where if you were a correctional officer and say you scheduled to get off at 4 o'clock that evening, if your relief didn't come in, I mean, literally they locked you in where you couldn't leave. And if you didn't agree to stay, then they would write you up for it. I mean, it was horrible. You could see why morale was in the tanks.
How did they get away with that?
I'm with you on that. So I'm like, no, we can't do that. That don't even sound.
I would have been walking. I'm sorry,
Right, absolutely.
I'm not staying.
Yeah, and there are often times where people would say, hey, I got to go pick my child up from the daycare and stuff like that. And the people will go, well, if you leave, then we write you up. And I'm saying, well, okay, I guess you have to write me up. But I mean, obviously, I didn't let that take place. But I was just, when I first heard about these lock-ins, I was like outdone.
And I would imagine that has to do with staffing capacity that you mentioned, where like on the I think the watch command level, it was like 2 people, whereas you should have had maybe 3. Yes. And so at the frontline correctional level, what should a particular shift, how many people should be on a particular shift? I guess it depends on the number of inmates and
right. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. See, okay. Now I didn't get a chance to ask you about the racial makeup.
Yes.
What does that look like?
Man, when I was there, I want to say it was probably and it's just a guesstimate. 60-40, maybe 70-30% African American being the most. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, and then the makeup of the inmates.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I was talking about. It was probably, it could have been higher than that. It's just a guesstimate.
So you're saying 60-40 or 70-30 in terms of.
It was more African Americans that were incarcerated than there were anywhere else.
Oh, that's a given. That's a given. Yes. But I wanted to know about the staff.
Oh, the staff. Mm-hmm. I would say, believe it or not, I would say that the staff, it was probably maybe 50%.
We'll say 50-50.
Yeah, I would say somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, they got a lot of work to do over there.
They have a whole lot of work to do.
And that advisory board seems like a good place for the community to start with in terms of taking things up on that board.
Right. Yeah, because the advisory board, as it sits right now, doesn't have any power.
Right.
And again, they host meetings. The director is there. The director talks about this is what I'm doing or whatever. But if something was to happen there at the facility, like I say, an unexpected death or something like that, the advisory board doesn't have any power over that director. Mm-hmm. So again, I mean, until you have some type of I'm talking about forget my words here.
Monitoring and oversight with
some type of oversight board or something like that is the only way you're gonna be able to get hold people accountable, be able to get things done.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is and so this is our recap video of some salient points that we didn't get a chance to possibly cover. And so we thank you so much, Lieutenant Troy, for being able to spend some more time with us, recapping some important things that I think would be valuable to our listening audience. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It was a pleasure.